Let's take a look at Bitcoin. Look at this nasty reversal today. I'm going to go to the big board to kind of dissect this here. So let's take a look.
Bitcoin Zella stands out with its simplicity and clarity. We've crafted an experience that anyone can dive into, whether you're a crypto expert or just a new to the crypto world. Now guess who keeps his eye on us? The author of best-selling book Rich Dad Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki. And we want to take this opportunity and thank all the people who trusted us, and we read every comment. And the best part, it's free. Subscribing now means you will get all new information for free. Don't just follow the trends, stay ahead of them. Subscribe to Bitcoin Zella today and enjoy the new edge. Gareth Soloway then explains Bitcoin's drop below $85,000, covering market dynamics, investor concerns, and potential rebounds. Let's watch him uncover insights and understand what this means for crypto.
So if we look at Bitcoin, number one, we knew we had broken down from the 92,000 level, which was right here, right? Okay, so that was number one. Let's walk it through on a technical basis. No emotion, no nonsense. Let's just think about the chart. It closed below and it confirmed. So now you have a confirmed breakdown below 92,000 on Bitcoin. What does it mean? It means that unless it confirms back to the upside, it doesn't matter. It's still a breakdown and you short into resistance. So what did I do yesterday with members in my Smart Money crypto service? We shorted Bitcoin just above 93,000 right there. Notice again the two trend lines converging right there. All right, the idea being is this should pull back. Now, did I think it was going to reverse the entire move today? I had no idea about that. I just thought overall it would start to come back in off of that level. Now, this again is very, very bearish. Regardless of emotion, take emotion out of it, just think about it logically. You had this great news yesterday for crypto, a strategic reserve with Bitcoin and Cardano and Ripple and all these others, right, XRP. And then all of a sudden in one day, the entire move is negated. Is that bullish or bearish? The answer is bearish. Psychologically, it messes with bulls' heads, and that's the problem. So doesn't mean you can't bounce. Wouldn't surprise me to bounce up. But eventually, I still have the bias based on chart analysis that we are going lower. Where to? 75, 73,000 would be the first level. Not to say that's where it ends. That's the first level of technical support. Late last week right here, we hit about 78,000. So we actually kind of came close to it. But again, in general, eventually we should make our way down there. Then we have to watch, does that level hold on a technical basis?
Bitcoin has been echoing familiar patterns seen in 2023 and 2024, leaving many to wonder, how long until BTC hits $130,000? Since its bullish rally began early in 2023, Bitcoin has entered its third corrective phase, a period that mirrors the pullbacks experienced during the summers of 2023 and 2024. These corrections, while challenging, serve as vital resets, allowing the market to absorb previous gains before gearing up for the next upward surge. Historical trends reveal that Bitcoin's bullish cycles typically consist of rapid expansion followed by multi-month consolidations. The current phase appears to be keeping Bitcoin in a range between $80,000 and $100,000 for the next 2 to 3 months. Market analysts suggest that a decisive breakout above $100,000 could signal the end of this correction and ignite a parabolic rally, potentially pushing the price towards $130,000. Technical signals, including the convergence of UTXO age bands, indicate that when the activity of recent market participants aligns with long-term holders, a significant breakout may be on the horizon. While obstacles remain, past performance shows that once Bitcoin breaches critical resistance levels, price discovery accelerates and rapid gains often follow. Investors are watching with cautious optimism, aware that this familiar cyclical pattern might soon propel Bitcoin to new heights. If history repeats itself, the current consolidation phase could soon give way to an impressive climb, ultimately setting the stage for Bitcoin to challenge the $130,000 mark.
If we take a look right here, we have massive sell action. The biggest outlier here is the NASDAQ, down 3.14%. This is a huge drop in one single day, especially when it looked like things were going to calm down on Friday. Not so fast. Now, what's the culprit here? Honestly, it's probably tariffs, right? Everyone was hoping and praying that the tariffs would be pushed off again like last month. I think that's why we started the day flat to positive. That doesn't look to be the case, at least not fully. And the markets are now panicking, right? You have panicking exiting going on here across the board. Dow down almost 700 points. The S&P is down almost 2% or 110 points. Oil taking a beating here. Gold is rallying as a safe haven asset. That makes sense. And Bitcoin, look at this, down almost 10% on Bitcoin, right back to 85,000 after getting, I think, as high as 94,000 yesterday on the day on the back of that Trump tweet about a strategic reserve. All right, let's go to the charts here. What do we have? So this is the big chart that we've been watching, folks, right? So we have this upsloping trend, right? And that's the key. These two lines make a trend. It is very clearly an uptrend. The problem is this. Friday, we got back above the line after closing Thursday below. Again, that's okay because we didn't confirm to the downside. Now, today, same thing. You're not going to confirm. You can't confirm a breakdown today. But just the mere aspect and what does it do psychologically to investors to have that market get rescued on Friday and then get smoked today? It does major technical damage and major psychological damage. And that, to me, whether we bounce again tomorrow or not, chances are we are going lower and we will likely confirm whether it be tomorrow or on Wednesday. All right. So, again, some big things going on here as we go. All right, so next up, let's take a look at the QQQ. We know the Qs, the NASDAQ 100 here. This was already confirmed below this level here. We came down to this little pivot low. You got a nice little bounce, but look at that. Right back down it goes. Now, the biggest culprit here is NVIDIA, folks. Down 8.75 points on the day. Huge drop on NVIDIA here. And again, the biggest thing, let's walk back to the big board here and take a look. The biggest thing for NVIDIA now is the fact that we are looking at a breakdown here that has chance of confirming tomorrow. So we can see, again, this low pivot right here, right here, right here, and right here. There it is. It closed on the line on Friday, or on Thursday. We bounced up on Friday and now going below. And again, it opens the door to confirming a major breakdown. And listen, you're talking about a stock that basically is $3 trillion. In fact, a month or two ago was basically $3.5 trillion in market cap. To see a stock like this down as much as 10% today, which is what it was at the lows before this end-of-day bounce, that's massive. And that, again, think about people and the wealth effect. So we talk about, is a recession coming? Is a recession not coming? Well, the reason why a recession hasn't come, in my humble opinion, is because the wealth effect. So when people would look at their statements and be like, oh, my 401k is up another 5% this month. Let me go out to dinner. Let me go shopping. Let me do all these things. Well, now it's the reverse. And this is the problem. And this is why a recession will inevitably come when the markets start to decline like they already starting to do. People start looking at those statements and they say, uh-oh, inflation's up and I'm seeing my portfolio go down. That's problematic, all right? So again, NVIDIA, we're going to watch tomorrow to see if this breaks down.
China is making waves with a bold move that may change the crypto landscape. Reports suggest the country is accelerating efforts to build a strategic Bitcoin reserve. Once known for its strict stance on digital currencies, China now appears to be rethinking its approach, viewing Bitcoin as a vital asset in its economic arsenal. This shift comes amid a global trend toward de-dollarization, as nations seek alternatives to the US dollar. By diversifying its reserves with Bitcoin, China aims to boost economic independence and challenge traditional financial systems. High-level discussions in private meetings indicate that Beijing is planning this transformation. Experts believe that a strategic Bitcoin reserve could provide a hedge against inflation, protect against currency devaluation, and enhance geopolitical leverage. Such a move would signal a major departure from past policies and could encourage other nations to follow suit. With increasing institutional interest in digital assets, China's pivot may accelerate broader adoption of cryptocurrencies worldwide. The nation's renewed focus on Bitcoin highlights its potential as a stable store of value and a key tool in modern finance. As global attention turns to Beijing, investors are watching closely, anticipating a bold new era in economic strategy and digital asset management. If you've been with us so far, a big thank you. Don't forget to subscribe for free to Bitcoin Zella for your daily news. The link is waiting below. That's all for today's crypto news. Stick around for more updates, insights, and analysis on cryptocurrencies. Share your thoughts in the comments, like this video, and subscribe for more exciting content.